go to the toilet, I can guarantee you would have a stress level high as Mount Everest. And dogs also get that. It's a doggy right to go when I need it. Puppies have no neuromuscular control. Physically, they cannot choose where to go. It comes when it comes. Adult dogs need to eliminate when I need to. Nobody should choose for them. Many years ago, it was popular among trainers to say that, oh, you decide when a dog is going to pee, let him pee once and not more. Hello. We don't believe in that anymore. We know too much about it. It creates too much stress in the dog. If they need to go, they need to go. And that's it. We have had a long study about peeing. My students have had to do studies on this the last 25 years, and we have a lot of information about it. A normal frequency of peeing during a whole day seems to be, for an adult normal dog, 7 to 15 times per day. My dog has exactly 7 times. I count regularly, and it seems to be 7 times every day, except once in a while when we have had visitors and they have been having a little more excitement than usual, he will pee a couple of times more. So we use it to check the dog's stress level. Once in a while, you should, when you are together with a dog 24 hours, check how many times he is peeing that day, in that period. And if it's around 7 to 15 times a day, that's very normal, fine. If it's a little more, can be for that day only. If it's on a regular basis, you should look at your dog's stress level.
I have a question concerning the peeing a day. When it's during a walk, it's more than 7 times, but it's more or less territory marking.
No, it's not territory marking. They get stressed and excited by the smells they are smelling and the things that are happening around them on the walk, and that's why they pee more often.
Okay, so it's not something abnormal.
If it happens all the time, I would check the dog's stress level. I go in places where my dog gets excited too, but he's used to it. He's fairly calm in all kinds of situations. He can stand looking at traffic and other dogs and be totally calm about it. And that's what you have to work on, making your dog cope with a lot of situations. If it doesn't, he will pee a lot more on walks. So, count during 24 hours. It's just a tiny little thing you can do to have a check on your dog. And if you have a little suspicion that he might be too stressed, talk to someone who knows about stress about it. My trainers will know about it. You can use any of my trainers for that. Yes?
Less than 7 times a day.
I know it. Just a few times there have been a dog who peed 5 times. It's okay. If you see no other inclinations or problems, it should be okay. If it's not because the dog is not taken out, because that will be horrible. There should be a possibility to do it. Yes?
What about puppies?
Puppies pee a lot more. Good question. Oh yes, they pee a lot more. This was adult dogs. Yeah. Puppies pee a lot more, and they cannot regulate it. It comes gradually, little by little, but it's a physiological thing. So it comes when it comes. And then gradually they get more control of it as they grow up. Okay, any other questions around peeing? There's a big study. I will give you the address later. Dogsymposium.no. I have summaries of talks that have been given at the Dog Symposium, and one of them is a big analysis of the pee studies. Very interesting. And it started with a dog they had that peed 127 times every day. And I have told them for months that the dog was stressed. They didn't believe me, but when they saw how many times the dog was actually peeing, they understood it. And they started to change things, and it got down drastically. So, but that was extreme. But you can easily get dogs who pee 40, 50, 60 times a day, which is too much also. Much too much. Okay. Yeah?
When they are eliminating and you walk them, for example, and you look, you shouldn't look, or it
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You don't have to put your nose into it, but...
But they want to see you when you're outside and on the toilet. If you're invisible, they will not pee.
Well, many dogs will. That depends on the dog. It can be because of some kind of insecurity if they don't. Yes.
What about pooing?
We haven't done a study on that, but we know from other resources that a normal dog poos maybe 2 times a day, if it's normal. If it poos all the time, many times, it says something about wrong diet or some other digestive problems. So a couple of times a day, sometimes once a day, sometimes maybe 3, but more shouldn't necessarily. Many dogs have wrong food, and it may come from that. Wrong, bad, cheap food. We don't use kibbles at all anymore. Dry food is out. So